What's good, everybody? It's your boy DJ Al McCree of Track Pimp ENT, and this is a preview video about mixing and mastering. I really don't want to use too many of the songs and stuff, but people that don't know, I do my mixing and mastering in FL Studio. Now, how do I do so? So basically, what I do and how do I do it is by getting a acapella of the artist's vocals, which, vocal acapella, but, just getting like a one track of the vocals that's already been mixed, by an engineer, recorded on a great microphone, and then I begin the mix down process on the actual beat. What does that do for the actual mix? For me, it does exactly the same thing as if somebody else was in a different DAW. Maybe something like in a Logic Pro X or Pro Tools. There's going to be constant arguments that Pro Tools and Logic X is better. And within those arguments, I would definitely love to hear why it is better. Because there are a lot of myths about FL Studio that need to be busted. And I'm one of those people that have worked with FL Studio since it was called Fruity Loops. But enough of that. I'm just going to go ahead and play the track because I think I did a pretty decent job of mixing it. So I'm just going to be quiet and play it in 3, 2, 1, and hopefully it will not crackle.
Day one. I remember. I remember white tee, but it Prada now. Still keep them going with them 100 round. Bitches used to dip me, but they jacking now. 500 freak when I come in town. I remember cold night with no dinner. I remember cold night with no dinner. I remember 10 toes on my niggas. I remember no heat in the winter. Lord forgive me, I know I'm a sinner. All I wanted to be was a winner. Now it's full, they was staking me on. I remember frozen chicken tenders. First they hated, they doubted my vision. Now it's foreigns on flicks when I'm whipping. I remember no love from these bitches. Now they bring friends when I'm hit when they switching. From the telly, my bedroom, the kitchen. I was slept on, I speak, now they listen. Twitter, no retweet, no mention. I was slept on, I speak, now they listen. Now all day with a check, I be running up. 1,200 bottles, we turning up. From the mint, now it's loud that we burning up. Took all my bro from the trap, but they still keep a scrap. All our pockets on fat, bitch, we double up. Fuck what you talking, ho, shut it up. We got heaters for beef if you run it up. Ain't a day one hell, now you can't sit with us. I remember white tee, but it Prada now. Still keep them going with them 100 round. Bitches used to dip me, but they jacking now.
Alright, I actually love the hell out of the song. This is not the original track for it. I was asked actually by Day One Antonio to do a remix or just basically kind of climax the track. For whatever reason, it's still in the kind of the whim or whatever. He might end up using the track for another song, so that's actually great news. The original song was produced by, I guess, what they call the Beat Billionaires, the Beat Plug. Shout outs to them. Not one of those producers that like to not talk about other producers. Obviously, because I have Secrets to Metro Boomin series, and all praises to him. And all the viewers and people that ask me, different techniques from the 808 Mafia and affiliates, because I believe Metro Boomin is not a 808 Mafia member, but an affiliate. But just talking about real quick, there's certain techniques that you can and cannot do in FL Studio, but there's ways around it. The main things that you can do in FL Studio outweigh the things that do not outweigh the things that you can do. But yeah, once again, this is just a preview video of mixing and mastering, and this is a video that I want people to actually ask me how I accomplish certain things within the track. So, feel free, like the video. It's just an introduction, second introduction video of mixing and mastering. Comment and tell me what you want to know about how I got whatever to work in this song. And then I'm going to start teaching the individual things, such as like the power of multiband compression, especially with Maximus, because Maximus is a truly unique treat. It's not unique to FL Studio. You can actually use this in Logic and Pro Tools because it does work on Apple. I think. Yeah. I think Apple. I mean, not that I think Apple. Oops. That I think it works in Pro Tools. But I think everybody's rolling with Logic Pro X these days. I wrote with Logic on the PC until they stopped making it on the PC. And then the FL Decibel, so I can explain loudness and how that works. And once again, there will be a video about my sound card, which is very important because people need to know about monitoring their output signals, and not just this. This is one of the many, visual things that will help you, tools that will help you along the line, and mastering compensation, which in particular, this is compensation boosting mids and bass, just to get certain characteristics, and this is very interesting because even though this is master compensation, which usually falls afterwards, I had it before, and this is actual technique. And what's unique about Maximus is that you get, once you bounce stuff down, and it sounds real good in FL Studio, it actually sounds fantastic because of linear phase filtering after it's been bounced down. Like, phenomenal. And I actually just learned about linear phase filtering because it's one of those things that you just read about it and then you get the gist of it and you find out. Then also just things about leveling your instruments and your vocals and resonance sweeping, which is actually I'm peaking certain things on 4.1 kilohertz here to make it stand out from the actual instrumentation, which is actually very, very, very strong tool to actually learn from John Fry and from Ken Lewis. And something I didn't really learn when I was at AIU for engineering. So that's about it. It's your boy DJ Av. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Get ready for this new series that I will have because a lot of people want to mix and master. So, thank you so much for your time, and I am out of here.